that was more important to me than you know than games of how to make a pretty picture. And from childhood, I was trying to uh, produce these images that would be able to make you feel the pain, and and feel my own internal rage, to somehow exercise it, get it out and onto the surface of the painting. I was very influenced as a kid by religious paintings. I was brought up a Catholic, and and in church, the stages of the cross were really fascinating to me, and the crucifixion, portrayals of pain, were real. I could feel an empathy for. I could somehow identify with it. And my earliest, I still have some early drawings of the stages of the cross that I did, and I did. It was basic outline drawings of Christ being tormented and nailed to the cross, but then I added the blood with a red crayon later. Yeah. Well, the expression of pain is to me one of the main first motivators for art. I mean, I believe that art can express, or at least to me, it's most valid when it expresses the emotions, and the emotion that I needed to express first, and still is most, the one that I need most to get out and to communicate, is pain, and it is, and from childhood it was, I have to do with feelings of powerlessness in childhood, of being in this, family with a lot of problems. My father was, raging alcoholic, failure, and, I needed to somehow get control, to somehow gain power in this powerless situation, and I can do that with paints. I could, the world can make you feel powerless, but somehow if you can recreate the universe, somehow, as I said before, exorcise the demons. Now, demons are, in the Middle Ages, things like disease were thought to be demons, so that the very bacteria, and germs and things that are in the body that cause it to have disease, when looked at under a microscope, take on these images of demons and monsters. So they still can be called that. I'm not doing it as, I'm not saying it as some, melodramatic thing, but just to give it like, an idea of why the images would then turn to physical images of demons in my paintings too, because they exist like that, they can still be seen as that. And since, I was brought up a Catholic, and I still have a lot of Catholic values inside of me, and my basic structure is still Catholic. No matter how much, that I believe that a lot of it is bullshit, there's still, it still has a strong hold on me, and I still have sort of like a love-hate relationship with it. I appreciate its ritual and its drama and its attention to detail, and most importantly, its expression of pain. And its transformation of pain. It's one religion that transforms pain into something beautiful, and something great. That seems like it's the spiritual redemption of Catholicism, is that transformation of pain.
And that's what you put in your paintings.
Mm-hmm. to transform it into something of beauty. You know?
You want to talk about
And it can be it can be either my own pain or the pain that I see around me.
you want to talk how you got let me see how you got some things in your paintings, the symbolism.
Well, yeah, I think what you're getting at is along the lines of Catholicism, is that I believe that each man carries both the Christ and the Antichrist inside of himself. And that's that self-portrait over there, where I'm in a cross-shaped frame, and also in the picture that I did of Manson, where both you are both, the punisher and the victim, one and the same in each man, and each man creates his own hell. Each man creates his own heaven, and you're the one that you have to answer to, because each man knows himself. Each person has their own set of values, which they either adhere to or transgress. And each person then pays the price internally for whatever transgressions that they make.